Hi everyone and welcome to my favourite skincare of 2022. I always look forward to filming this video because unlike other videos that have come previously in the series that I list my ultimate favourite, affordable favourite and cruelty-free favourite, I don't tend to do that in this video because it would be basically a carbon copy of my skincare routine. If you are after looking at my skincare routine, I'll list it up here for you and also at the end of this video so you can watch it straight after if that's what you want to do. In this video, I am going to list all of my favourite skincare products that I have found during the year of 2022. These are all my new finds that I am super excited about, and we'll also have a section for my favourite devices because I have been asked so many times, what are my devices? Which device is my favourite? It has been very, very difficult, but I have finally come to a conclusion. So let's get straight on with it. If you're new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I'm actually a trained beauty therapist and esthetician here in the UK, but I no longer practice in a clinic as my full-time job is now YouTube. I would absolutely love it if at some point in this video you would consider coming and joining the Pampered Wolf Pack by clicking that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Dermatica for sponsoring this video today. Dermatica is a prescription skincare service that provides powerful prescription skincare formulas that are personalized to your individual needs. So everybody's prescription skincare formula will be different, whether you're wanting to target fine lines and wrinkles, skin texture, firmness, suppleness, hyperpigmentation, rosacea, melasma, acne. They will have a prescription skincare formula that they can put together that will treat as many of those concerns as you want to target. So I've been with Dermatica for years now. I thoroughly trust their service. They have a great dermatology team that are always on hand to answer any of my questions. They have great aftercare, regular follow-ups, and it's these follow-ups that I find so super important as my skin changes and evolves as I get older. So it's been a funny old year. I started in perimenopause, which absolutely blew my mind. I mean, the brain fog is off the charts. I also got diagnosed with celiac disease after having a lot of stomach issues earlier on in the year. Also extreme tiredness and fatigue, which we now know was a lot of vitamin deficiencies because I just wasn't digesting any of the vitamins and minerals that were in my food. I got some neurological issues with my celiac disease, which affected my hands and also my legs, which made it rather difficult on occasion to film because I couldn't properly hold products in my hands. It's been a bit of a challenge, but even though I had all of those things, it was the skin issues that the vitamin deficiencies caused in my skin that knocked me the most. I mean, if you've been a regular to my channel for a while, hold it together, Gemma, gosh. So if you've been a regular on my channel for quite some time, you will know the struggles that I've had with my skin over the years. I was an acne sufferer, I had a lot of acne scarring on my skin, a lot of hyperpigmentation from the acne scars as well as sun damage as well. And I had a lot of breakouts, blackheads, blemishes over the years. And then I started with Dermatica and my skin improved so much. It's a slow and steady process. You cannot expect miracles overnight, but the improvements over a 2-year period were just unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. So there is a reason why I'm telling you this. Over the last 3 years, I've been so used to having really good skin since I started with Dermatica that when my skin started to deteriorate because of my health issues, I felt like the rug had been pulled from underneath my feet. I was crumbling, my skin did not feel like my own, my confidence took a major knock, my mood was on the floor. I decided to contact Dermatica, even though I knew I wasn't due a follow-up. I emailed them, their dermatology team sprung into action. They tweaked my formula only a little bit, but a little tweak made a big difference and it's now starting to work, and I am so happy that I can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Obviously, I am using my Dermatica alongside some medication and also a change in diet, so that's obviously helping as well, but everything together is starting to work. So sorry for the dramatics, but it's been a bit of a tough year and I wanted to share that with you. If you are wanting to try out Dermatica for the first time, I do have an offer code for you. I will list it at the bottom of the screen now. If you input that in the offer code box when you're checking out, you will get your first month's Dermatica treatment for £2.90, and then your next month you get 10% off. So let's move into my favourite skincare finds of 2022. We are going to kick it off with my favourite cleansers. So the first cleanser I want to mention, I actually didn't find in 2022, it was 2021, but it needs to feature in this video. This is the From Green Cleansing Oil from Purito. It's a concoction of olive oil, sunflower oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and grapeseed oil. It's fragrance and essential oil free, and it is absolutely fantastic. It is so gentle on my skin. If my skin is ever irritated, this is the cleanser that I go for. It is gentle enough for my first and my second cleanse, and it is powerful enough to cleanse deep down, get rid of all my makeup, including waterproof mascara, take off all my SPF, cleanse deep down. It just does it all. But I have found a brand new cleanser in 2022 that I absolutely adore. This is such a beautiful product. It's from Trini London and it's the Be Your Best Enzyme Balm Cleanser. This has a pineapple enzyme within the formula to gently exfoliate as you cleanse your skin. It's also got almond and jojoba oils in there to nourish, and natural glycolipids to cleanse deep down whilst looking after the skin barrier. It's got glycerin in there as well. It does contain a fragrance and essential oil, but it's really mild. The top pops up, you can dispense the product and then just pop it away. So the container is also great for travel. You get refills for this, so you only need to buy the full thing once and then you purchase the refill to replenish. I absolutely adore it. Now, in my November faves and fails, I did say that this was gentle enough to do first and second cleanse and also to use around the eye area. I do think this is gentle enough to use around the eye area, however, that is not how I use it. So I do my first cleanse with the From Green cleansing oil and I use that all over my face. I take off my waterproof makeup, my waterproof mascara with this, and make sure I cleanse deeply around that eye area, but very gently. And then I use this. So this will then exfoliate very gently around the rest of my face. I have very delicate under eyes and very dry under eyes. And although I would say for the regular person, this is absolutely fine to use around the eye area, for me, after continued use, I started to look a little bit drier under my under eyes. I don't need to exfoliate gently around that eye area every single day. It's just not necessary for me. Your skin may be different, but I still absolutely love this, and it had to appear in this video because I've started to use this every single day, just not around my eyes. Let's move on to my favourite skin essences. Now, this wasn't even a category back in 2021. However, I felt the need to slot this in because I have found the most beautiful skin essence that my skin drinks in. And I've already seen vast improvements in my skin in the last 2 to 3 weeks since I've been using this product. So again, this is a relatively new find for me and I adore it. It's from REPHR and it's the Rebalancing Essence. This is a milky silky formula. It's got niacinamide in there, medafoam seed oil, squalane and glycerin for nourishment and hydration. It's also got allantoin and madagasoside in there for the calming influences. It does have a little bit of ascorbic acid in low quantities within the formula, but my skin is tolerating it really well. I'm seeing no blackheads, no new breakouts from the formula, so at the moment, all is good. This does not have any alcohol, fragrance, or essential oils within the formula either. I just think it is beautiful. Now, it does say on the directions to apply a generous amount of this. I don't think that's actually necessary. Not that it's going to hold you back at all, because you are getting 250 mils or 8.5 fluid ounces of this within the tub, but I use a small amount. I apply it to semi-damp skin to aid absorption, leave it for 2 minutes to dry down, and then apply the rest of my skincare. Really nice product. So let's move on to my favourite spot treatment, and again this is a brand new category because I didn't need this in 2021, but I've been using these in abundance in 2022 and they seriously help. So these are from Beauty Pie and they are the emergency pimple patches. They add a punch of salicylic acid exactly where it's needed, so you're not having to treat the entire face, you're just treating the spot. The salicylic acid will refresh and prevent pore clogging. It's also got madagascar in there to calm and soothe the area, really reduce that inflammation and redness, and it's also got niacinamide in there as well to support skin barrier function. So it really looks after the skin and it also covers up the skin, so it stops you from getting that urge to squeeze. These will do everything for you and they do it very, very gently. So when you wake up in the morning after putting these on before you go to bed, you take it off in the morning, everything is reduced, redness is calmed, you can apply whatever products you want to over the top, put some makeup on, go out, feeling much more confident. These work and they are very, very good. These work. I have known people put these on a blemish and then put makeup over the top of them. I've never done that, so I can't attest to that, but these are the ones that I use in the evening and, you know, they're extremely good. So let's chat a bit about my favourite serum of 2022. This was such an easy decision to make and I've tried loads of serums out in 2022, some affordable from The Ordinary, others from Medicate, slightly more expensive, others as well, but this one really sticks out to me and it's the one that I gravitate to on a daily basis. This is the Survival Zero from NIOD and it really is a lovely, lovely serum. I get asked all the time what I use instead of vitamin C. This is what I use. This does pretty much everything that vitamin C does. Some things in slightly lesser quantities, but nevertheless I'm still getting a lot of the benefits of vitamin C without applying vitamin C to my skin. So the Survival Zero from NIOD is a concoction of powerful antioxidants. It's got superoxide dismutase in there, pycnogenol in there, as well as ingredients that are found naturally in the skin and some soothing ingredients too. It's incredibly lightweight, it helps brighten the skin and decrease unwanted pigmentation, it helps increase collagen production and improve skin elasticity, and it's also fragrance and essential oil free as well. The major bonus for me is this isn't oily or greasy, it sinks into the skin beautifully, it absorbs very, very quickly, I don't have to wait around ages before I can put my next product on my skin. I just really, really like it. Again, with skincare, I must reiterate, everything that I like doesn't mean that you're going to like it either. My skin is completely different. What works for me might not work for you. So definitely do your own research, but I am in love with this. Let's move on to my favourite skin exfoliant. You will have heard me talk about this quite a bit on my channel because once I get my teeth into a product, if I absolutely love it, I do not shut up about it. So apologies if you're bored of me banging on about this already. This is from TATCHA and it's the Rice Polish Classic. It's gentle enough to use every single day. I don't use it alongside the Trini London cleanser because this is also an enzyme cleanser. So if I'm having a little bit of time off this product and I feel like I need to exfoliate my skin, this is what I use. This is an exfoliant that is a standalone exfoliant on its own. So the TATCHA Rice Polish Classic is in a powder. You apply the tiniest amount to the palm of your hand, put some water in the palm of your hand, lather it up, apply it to the skin, missing out the delicate eye area, and then splash that off with a little bit of water. It works wonders. Favourite eye treatment. Now, I've never really been a big fan of eye creams as such. I don't use one in my skincare routine. I'm not saying I never will, but at the moment, I don't think it's necessary. I think the only time an eye cream is really necessary is if you want to incorporate retinol around the eye area. And if you are one of those people that wants to be using retinol around the delicate eye area, I would always say it's imperative to use that in the form of an eye cream because the eye cream will be specifically formulated for the delicate skin around the eyes. And if you use a face cream with retinol in it around that eye area, you might not get the results that you're wanting to. It may be a little bit too aggressive for the skin around the eyes. So that's the only time I would advise people to use a specific eye cream. Other than that, I would just be using a generic face cream and popping a little bit underneath the eyes. Eye treatments, however, different story altogether. Sometimes I get dry flakiness underneath my eyes that requires more assistance than my generic face moisturizer, and for that I use more of an eye treatment, an eye mask if you will. Now the eye mask that I use isn't actually marketed as an eye mask, but that's exactly how I use it. The one I use is from KIEHL'S, and it's the KIEHL'S Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I like to shake this up really well before I open it, because this does have a tendency to separate to oils and cream, and you want it to be fully incorporated when you apply it to the skin. This is the most beautiful formula. You apply a little bit of this, or a lot, to your fingertips, massage it in between your fingertips, and then it thickens slightly, and then pop that underneath the eye. Now I don't put this on like an eye cream. I put way more on. Really pack this on underneath the eye area and let it sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes before you then tap in any excess that's on the surface. This really does so much for my skin. Stunning product. I've often had this on my under eyes for a good hour and it is beautiful. Definitely try this out. It is such a nice way of using this product, and yeah, I love it. So this is an everyday treatment, but I do not use this in this way every single day. Once a week is enough for me. If you are a melia sufferer, I definitely don't recommend this product for you because it's got so many beautiful, nourishing ingredients. This may be slightly too heavy for your skin to handle, so I needed to get that out there. That is not going to be great for absolutely everybody. This has avocado oil, shea butter, hydrogenated castor oil, as well as sunflower seed oil in the mix as well, and it's fragrance and essential oil free. Just love it. Let's move on to my favourite moisturisers that I found in 2022. This first one completely blew me away. The quality of the formula is stunning. The ingredients are impressive and the texture is incredibly special. This is from Beauty Pie and it's the Youth Bomb Biologic Collagen Peptide Cream. This is lightweight and yet feels rich. The texture and consistency is very hard to achieve, but they've got it spot on. Now this doesn't contain collagen in the formula, which I think really confused quite a lot of people with the name of the product. This does, however, contain powerful peptides to stimulate collagen production within the skin. It also contains niacinamide in the mix, shea, jojoba, medafoam seed oil, which is emollient and nourishing, glycerin and sodium hyaluronate, and other hydrating ingredients to really firm and plump the skin. I actually thought this had a fragrance because it smells really nice, but apparently there's no fragrance or essential oils within the formula, and it's alcohol free as well. Now the next moisturiser that I've actually fallen head over heels in love with in 2022 is for those dry skin people, because this seriously packs a punch in nourishment and it feels incredibly rich on the skin. So this one is for evening only. I mean, you may be able to get away with it in the morning if your skin can cope with it. Mine definitely can't. This is way too rich for morning use for me, whereas the Beauty Pie cream can be used in the morning and in the evening. This is the TATCHA Indigo Overnight Repair Cream, and although this is incredibly rich and luxurious, I don't feel like this is suffocating my skin in the slightest. This contains ceramides, diglycerin, which is like glycerin's dad, glycerin, linoleic acid, and also sodium hyaluronate. Now diglycerin and glycerin are both natural moisturizing factors, but diglycerin penetrates the skin skin slower than glycerin for that longer lasting moisture and hydration without the tackiness on the surface of the skin that I know a lot of people don't like. TATCHA has also included their signature superfluid in here containing green tea, rice filtrate and algae. It's also packed full of antioxidants, anti-inflammatories and calming ingredients, and it's super hydrating on the skin too. I like to sandwich my tretinoin in between two very thin layers of this, and since I've been doing that, I do not get any flaking or irritation on my skin at all. Irritation be gone, flakiness be gone, good skin, hello! Let's talk about skin treats. If my skin is irritated, if my skin barrier is impaired in any way, I don't want to be applying any sort of active ingredients over the top, but I want to really seal any moisture that's in and really help my skin barrier repair. And this is what I found this year to use. This is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5 Plus Cream. It's not the day cream with the SPF in there, it's the standalone treatment. It's got panthenol, which is otherwise known as provitamin B5, madagasoside and tribioma for their soothing and moisturizing qualities, and believe me, this really does pack the punch of nourishment in the skin. It's also got glycerin for hydration, zinc gluconate for its soothing qualities, and also wound healing and anti-acne qualities as well. This is absolutely unbelievable for irritated, impaired skin, and if you do suffer with irritation on the skin, if you get a lot of redness on the skin, if when you apply your skincare it stings or burns, please stop all your active ingredients, get something similar to this or get this, really put it on and treat your skin over the week. I'm not saying you need to use this every single day, but every couple of days will really aid skin healing and get your skin back to fighting health again so you can then carry on with your active ingredients. Favorite SPF that I found during 2022, again, this was very, very easy. This is not the one I use every single day, but this is my summer go-to because I know this is going to give me the protection that my skin deserves. This is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios UV-Immune 400. It's got an SPF protection of 50 plus broad spectrum and includes the brand new filter Mexeril 400 to protect your skin against ultra long UVA, making it hands down the best SPF protection I have ever had on my skin. This is great under makeup, it sinks in immediately, it's unscented, it's water and sweat resistant. Please be careful here, that does not mean that this is water and sweat proof. You must always reapply if you've been sweating a lot or you've been in the water. This also has anti-eye stinging formula. It will migrate into the eyes in my opinion, but it does say that this is safe to use for contact lens users, and I am a contact lens user myself. Use this all the time, never have an issue. This also says it's suitable for anybody with a sensitive skin. I would take that with a pinch of salt and know your skin, because this has quite a high quantity of alcohol within the formula. If your skin does react negatively to an SPF with high quantities of alcohol in, you're probably not going to like this one. The high quantities of alcohol do not worry me in the slightest. The protection that this is giving me far outweighs any negatives that the alcohol is going to bring along with it. So I would use this every single day of the week. No worries whatsoever. Let's finish this off with favorite devices. I get asked all the time which devices I would definitely recommend, which are my favorite, which do I feel are worth the money, especially if you're on a budget and you can't afford to buy everything. This has been a challenge because you all know I love my devices. I have tried so many this year. I've tried the Nera non-fractional laser, which I thought was excellent. I've tried the Smoothskin hair removal device, which, so good. I've tried loads of LED devices, LED face masks, LED neck and neck protectors, LED eye masks, LED lip masks, just you name it. I've probably tried it this year. So let's talk about my favorite, and I'm only going to talk about my favorite, although the Smoothskin is seriously good. The Current Body Mask and the Neck and Neck Perfector are clear winners in this category for me. These are the ones that I use on a daily basis. I know they are benefiting my skin. I know they are working. I've seen the results, not only on me, but also on my mum as well. Now, I'm not going to go on about these because I've spoken about them so much on my channel already. I will link a video up here for you that you can watch a little bit later on with more details of what these are going to do for your skin. All you need to do is ask the Pampered Wolf Pack, because there are so many of them that have bought these on my recommendation and are also seeing the results. And I would implore you all, if you have bought these and you're seeing results, or in fact if you have bought these and you're not seeing results, share your experiences in the comment section and let everybody know your thoughts. They are quite an investment, but hands down, in my opinion, they are well worth it. So that's it for this video. It was a long one. I'm really sorry. I tried to keep it as short as possible, but there were so many products I wanted to fit in that I just wasn't going to compromise on. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please let me know what you've thought about it in the comment section. Also, please don't forget to check out Dermatica if you are thinking about branching out into prescription skincare in the near future. There is a link in the description box. All you need to do is click on it and it will take you straight across to their website where you can check it out for yourself. Really hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.